We play and call it work.
Hey there guys, welcome to another episode of Sit and Talk.
Hello, hello.
Luka and Cullen here from MiniWarGaming. Now this is just a show where we sit down and answer all the questions that you set out to us.
Leave us in the comments down below on MiniWarGaming.com. Not on YouTube. Comments will be disabled, but that is only because it's easier for us to print them off. Unfortunately, me and Luke have an iPad today because we don't know how to print them off. We were shown once.
Don't tell them that.
No, I'll 100% be honest here. Yeah, we were shown it once.
Yeah.
A few months ago, and then everybody's gone because they're away at Nova Open.
No one's here.
So it's literally like just us, and apparently Steve used the iPad last week because that's the way he does it. But so yeah, on our website, MiniWarGaming.com. Comments down below for Josh and Lee, who will be next week.
Simple as that.
I guess we'll.
Shall we begin?
We shall.
Okay. Question number one at the very top. Let's hope I get the names right this time because last time it was pretty Shamu Solari.
Shamu Solari.
All right, we got the swoos. Oh boy. Right. Cullen, why are you leaving me? Was our love not true? Did we not share that longing gaze on the shore at midnight? Did we not hold hands as we stared at the stars? Did we not divulge our hopes and dreams to each other in hopes we could help each other forge our future? So be it, but I'll always remember you. I don't think he's gone forever, man. He's just gone for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess I didn't mention that today's my last day.
Yes.
So that's why there might be some comments such as that. But yeah, I have to go back to school come, I guess, Monday.
Not Monday. It's Tuesday, right?
Well, today is Thursday. School starts Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I'll be going back Saturday.
Oh, so like this Saturday coming up? So
yeah.
2 days, like so
yeah.
Friday.
Literally 2 days. I have to go back to Toronto.
What are you doing on Saturday? Oh, like you're just going to move in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still got. I moved half my stuff up there like earlier this month, but I brought my Empire army home last night. That was sad.
Tonight, did you bring that all the way to Toronto?
No, I just brought it home.
Just home. What was Skaven? You leave Skaven here or you bring it with you?
Oh, I'm bringing it back.
All right. So one army at a time.
Yep. There's only so much the car can handle. And
yeah.
There's so much my stress level of driving with my army sitting in a box.
So that means there will be no more Skaven or Empire for the next probably 3 months until Christmas time comes around. We'll come by and do a few volunteer
Thanksgiving? Videos. Canadian Thanksgiving?
Oh, you come back. Oh, yeah, come back for that.
There's reading week. And then Christmas.
And
then another one maybe. It really will depend because I am in film school and around Christmas time is when we start shooting our thesis films.
Ew.
So I will be hopefully...
It's your final year too, though.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully I'll be shooting 1 or 2 of those myself. So I might be super busy.
Around Christmas time?
Yeah. But I will try my very best and try to keep my schedule as clean as I possibly can to play as many games as I possibly can, really.
I wouldn't worry about it, guys. Before you know it, you'll be seeing Cullen again on the channel. It'll be Thanksgiving. Yeah, it'll be Thanksgiving. Then it'll be Christmas.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
The Canadian Thanksgiving, which is a month before the American one, I believe. About it.
Yeah, because ours is in
October. Is it October 13th? October 14th? Is it October 14th? I can never actually remember the dates on anything. Only
Is it a specific day or is it a weekend?
I have no idea. I do not know.
I always thought it was a weekend.
It could be.
I don't know.
It could be. I don't know. All right. Next question. Okay. By deity? Probably.
Yeah, looks right.
Looks right. Cullen, what's your least favorite Tau unit and why? And come back again. Matt must make it happen next summer, Xmas, whenever study breaks are.
Yeah, so I will try to come back as much as I can. Next summer, I'm not 100% on, but I will maybe. We'll see. We'll talk to Matt and Dave. We'll see if I'm free or I've been given an amazing Hollywood career as Luka lasted me, because that's...
Well, I guess that was pretty rude, wasn't it?
No, I'm obviously joking.
Would you want to work in
Hollywood? I don't want to work in Hollywood.
Hollywood sounds pretty terrible.
Toronto
wouldn't be bad, though.
Yeah, Toronto.
It's hopeful.
I mean, at some point, yeah, we'll see. But my least favorite Tau unit.
What is the thing you do not ever want to bring to a game? Off the top of your head. First thing that comes to your mind. Go.
Oh. Skyray gunship. It's poo.
Is it that bad?
So
What's
it
your
has
least favorite thing about it?
So it has 6 seeker missiles. Pretty sure it's 6.
That's a good amount of secret missiles.
Now, seeker missiles are one use only. You will always hit on 6s regardless of your ballistic skill. And they do a mortal wound.
Yeah, but you get marker lights that make him hit on normal the ballistic skill to fire.
Yeah, but you got 6.
You only fire one at a turn. Oh, wait.
No, you can fire them all at once.
Yeah.
But then it has a burst cannon.
Oh, it's a burst cannon. So other than that, it's got a burst cannon and 6 seeker missiles. That's all.
Or I think it might have 2 gun drones.
Oh, so
But
those-
either way, you could just buy a hammerhead.
Yeah.
And hammerheads are amazing. Railguns are awesome.
6 seeker missiles, though. How many points is this thing?
You can upgrade each hammerhead to have 2 seeker missiles.
Oh.
And they're 5 points apiece.
Cheaper than hunter killer missiles.
Yep.
Oh, hunter killer missiles can do more damage, though.
Yeah, I don't...
Only one more wound with the seeker missile?
Yep. You have to get... the Storm Surge has destroyer missiles.
Yes.
And those do D3 each, which I really like, mainly because they're free, too.
Do those hit on 6s as well? Like
Yeah, they're the same kind of thing. But then, again, because those are a lot easier, because it's just... You're going to fire them all at once, and you're either going to try to take out, like, a big thing.
Yep. Or boy, do I remember those missiles.
Or
stupid storm surge.
or save them till maybe you can shoot at a character, because 4 that should hit on the storm surge when it plants its anchors should hit on 3s. You get some, I think it's 2 marker lights, and then you're re-rolling 1, so you should get 3 of your 4, and then D3 each, so average 6. So if it's a small character, you should in theory kill it. I mean, then it's got to be closer, but.
I actually played against Tau this entire edition. I played probably 30 games or more already.
No Tau, really.
Not even.
I played against them twice with Tau.
I know, right? I was there for this.
But no, that's probably my least favorite Tau unit, Skyray Gunship. I hope they change that. I really, really do, because I actually like the model. I wish the Tau had a different body for one of their tanks.
Oh, because they're all the same.
Because we got Devilfish, Skyray, or Hammerhead, and they all use the Devilfish, which is I like the look of it.
But it's the same on everything.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I would like some different chassis.
You could. You know, maybe this edition will get a new tank.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool. I would like. Give me a new tank.
New tank for Cullen. There's a second part of this question.
Hashtag new tanks for Cullen.
Luka roll a d6. Now, okay, there's a chart here. He wants me to roll a d6 on a 1. I have to hug Steve. On a 2, I have to hug Matt. 3, I hug Dave. Then I hug Josh. Then I hug Quark. On a 6, I got to go and wah into the first staff member's face that I come across as loud as possible, and then just casually walk away. Now, the problem is, I guess Steve's here. Matt, Dave, Josh, and Quark are not here.
Can we? So we're gonna change that. Oh dang! Because there's a 6 option. I was gonna say we can D3 it between Steve, Chris, and Tarek.
It was Justin.
Because now we have Tarek around. He's back for volunteering for the next 3 months.
I can like hug Colin. It'd be so much easier.
I mean, I guess I could be in there too. So we're gonna do. So that's what we'll do. We'll make it Steve on a 1, Chris on a 2, Tarek on a 3, me on a 4, Wah on a 5, and re-roll 6s. But we're gonna cut the camera, and I'm gonna film this right now.
I haven't wah in many years.
It's been many years since the last Wah.
I don't want to wah. My throat.
All right, Luka.
Oh, jeez. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah,
So
got
again,
the dice.
Rerolling 6s. Please no 5. Oh, it's not a 5. 5, 5, 5. Fine, I'll do it.
You have to do it you have to walk up to somebody and do it unsuspectingly.
Yeah.
The brakes are launchers. Taking off. But it doesn't have 2 Gatling cannons. He does.
Wah! Ah! Wah!
I guess he's playing orcs.
I can't wah that well.
Oh yeah, he's definitely. You're playing orcs, right?
There we go, folks.
And we're back. How'd you enjoy that?
I feel like I didn't do a good enough job. I tried. It was mostly just screaming. I didn't actually wah. I never wah'd before. I lied earlier. I was hoping I didn't roll a 5.
Well,
there's a 6 on here, but we had to change that. Didn't have enough. Yeah. Everyone's at Nova.
so
Prime.
I hope who is that?
Deity.
Deity. I hope you're happy about that. I enjoyed that.
All right, so we got Bildrat next. Cullen, Sorry to see you go. Did everyone get you a cake? They should get you a cake. We did not get him a cake.
Actually, there was no cake. I agree with you.
I would have been pleased if there was a cake.
I wish there was a
enjoy
cake. Now I just want cake.
What's your favorite cake?
My favorite cake?
Yeah. You don't have someone asks you what's your favorite cake, you don't have an answer right away?
I do, but it's like really specific.
Yeah, if you say your mother got it for you, like...
So it's the one I get for my birthday every single year.
That's what it is.
It's a white chocolate mousse raspberry cake.
See, I'd eat that.
I'm not a big fan of white chocolate, but the white chocolate mousse, and it's like got like a white sheet cake bottom, and there's like a nice like fresh raspberry filling. Oh,
I would eat that. I would eat that. Would you not eat that?
Comes from a bakery in my town.
Oh,
Primo.
Fresh.
Primo cake.
What's my favorite cake? I'm not very picky. I like all cakes.
Just cake.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of the generic vanilla cake, I guess. Just like vanilla icing. It's okay, but I mean, you can do so much more.
So would you say would you rather have a chocolate with chocolate icing?
Oh yeah. 100%. I love chocolate cake. So like chocolate, custard, chocolate like pudding.
Okay.
And then, I love like the pudding custard.
What about like a Boston cream cake?
Oh, 100%. Would eat. Next one. This is Daniel TMU. Cullen, will you return to MiniWarGaming again when your studies are over? We already.
There is a potential of that. There's a good chance, maybe. Good chance. I really can't say. Again, I have no idea what the next 8 months has in store for me. But yeah, that's where I'll leave it. I wish I could say more. I don't know, honestly.
And then we got M Malone 425. Cullen, what is your favorite tabletop role-playing game? Do you have a preference between Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons, for example?
I'm a D&D guy. I started playing I honestly haven't played in a very long time. Probably like since I was maybe 14, 15.
Oh, that's a lot.
But back when I was playing, I was playing with my dad and my younger brother because I'm the coolest person. And we played the first edition AD&D. That's what I really like. If I had to choose my favorite edition, it's definitely second edition AD&D. There's somebody who I actually watch online who does a stream for anybody out there who watches Koibu and Roleplay Solemn. What's his other ones? Hardcore Heroes. Dicing with Death. Those are the I like the 2-point Neil he makes. The guy who makes his name is Neil, and he's got his own. He's changed armor class to be way easier instead of being because in that one it was still
Stacko.
Yeah, it was still Thaco.
To hit armor class 0.
And it was still exactly armor class 0. So he's pretty much flipped the system. So it's just what you need to roll, which is literally what it is, right?
D&D now,
yeah, and it's literally the same thing because if you have armor class 1, it's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
If you have armor class 2, it's an 18 to hit. So he's just flipped the whole thing and done some other modifications to it that make it a lot more user friendly. But I really like that gritty old system of the old D&Ds.
I strongly prefer Dungeons and Dragons myself as well. I've been playing. Well, I didn't really play second edition at all. I jumped in with all my friends when we were in high school, third edition, then 3.5 came out, and then from there we just grinded 3.5 for years.
Oh, I'm sure, right?
Eventually got a little old, as you can all imagine. And then 4th came out. We didn't really play that. We tried it. No.
Did anybody really play 4th though?
I'm not too sure. I know it didn't go over so well. 5th edition. I love D&D 5th. I do like it a lot.
I don't mind it.
We strictly play that over 3.5 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I do find it a little. I mean, just like any other D&D, I guess it's easy to break if you have those people who are always trying to find the most OP thing.
We've gotten to the point where we don't do that anymore. Finally, that was a big high school, early 20s.
Right, and that's
we're gonna break the game.
And that's stuff I don't really like, right? And I mean, in the old D&D, of course, you could still do that, but I don't know, I don't know. There's just something nostalgic about it that I liked of the old books because I remember being 6 or 7 and looking through the monster manual from the original AD&D. And I remember because my dad was playing that in high school, so him and his friends had actually pencil crayon colored some of the black and white images and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, that brings me back.
See, now one of my favorite, I play this guy named Kenny. He's I love playing with this guy. He's super funny. I don't know, it won't come off as funny, but there was a moment we were playing, and he was breaking the game, as he does. And then the DM friend Sean was like, Kenny, this isn't even fun. You're not even making it fun. And then his words were, the rules dictate what is fun.
I mean, he is kind of right. Like, that is, like, I mean, they did try to make the rules in a way that are supposed to be fun, but yeah. But no, of course, you got to...
That's what Kenny
what was he doing, like, halfling thief? Like, that kind of stuff?
It was a classic level 20 barbarian. Just like,
just tanking through everything.
Just like one-shotting everything he comes across. But yeah, that's what Kenny said.
Look, a chimera, blah.
Yeah, Kenny's like, I'm not breaking any of the rules, and these rules dictate what is fun, so I'm having fun. His word.
But nobody else was, right?
No. And then there's a second question. Luka, if you had to kiss the most handsome staff member at MiniWarGaming, would you rather Josh shave first? I wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother me if Josh shaved first or not. In fact, he's probably more attractive with the beard. It's more. I can't think of the word.
Masculine.
Sure, yeah, that works. It just more to the face, adds to the face. The man behind the beard, that kind of thing.
The mysteriousness, right?
He's always got such a great smile with that beard too. Boom, we got cup of buckets. Oh wait, is this a question?
Is it cup of buckets or bucket of cups?
I don't see a question here, sir. Long-time lurker, now proud member of the team, and I have to say it's freaking amazing. Good job. On behalf of Sweden, I have one question, I guess is between the both of us. The demonic rituals, as I can see, never states that you have to, before you roll the summoning roll, decide which units you want to summon. Correct. This means that you can fail a demonic ritual attempt on a 1 to its chaos spawn. Am I wrong, or did the demonic ritual just become a lot better? Yeah, you just roll 3 dice. And whatever you get, you get. Like, say you get a 12, that's a Demon Prince with wings. Off the top of my head, if I'm correct.
So, wait, you roll 3 dice?
Yeah, it's the demonic.
So
yeah, you can't roll 1.
How do you roll a 1 then?
You can't. I don't think you can roll a 1.
So then you can't fail?
I don't believe you can. I haven't done it.
I was going to say, I honestly have never played against demons either in this edition yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, because all you need is a Chaos Hero, so even the Chaos Space Marines can do this. You just don't move in the moon phase. You roll 3 dice, see how much power that equals up to, and then you can summon a creature of that power level. You still have to pay the points for it, of course, but that's pretty much. You can even do it in combat. If you're locked in combat, you're not moving in the movement phase, so you summon in the movement phase.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. Now it comes 9 inches away, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't bring it into combat.
No.
That would be.
You can just summon if you're in combat because you're not moving. So.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah. Summoning is really good. Demonic Ritual is very good. I wish there was something more like that in Age of Sigmar. The one thing I don't like in Age of Sigmar, you have to kind of dictate what you want to summon. And you still have to roll high enough to actually summon that creature.
Yeah, you do have to claim it. You can't just roll and then decide afterwards.
No, I really wish you could. So I wish there was freedom like that to make more summon. It would be more appealing for me. I usually try to avoid it if I can in Age of Sigmar. Next one, Rethan. Riathan?
Yes,
Riathan? Sure. Cullen, sad to see you go. Hope your studies go well, and we hope we see you again.
At some point, you definitely will see me again. That is not a concern.
Overcast 123. Luka, you are a big guy. Thank you. What is your flat incline decline bench? Oh boy, what is my deadlift? Who can lift the most at the office gym? I see every few open vaults. How many could you bench Cullen? How many times could I bench Cullen? Cullen, what do you weigh?
170.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ish.
I think when you first got on, sometime you're pretty light.
Yeah.
Cullen put on a lot of weight. A bunch of weight, but it's not actually.
That's
it's not even noticeable.
That's actually not that true. Last summer I put on.
Was it last summer?
It was last summer.
You remember you saying something? You put on like 20 pounds. Was it
Well,
last
yeah,
summer?
but that was like. Well, I don't know why we're talking about this on camera. This makes me much uncomfortable.
No, I want to make him uncomfortable. I'm kidding.
Mission accomplished.
So how many times can I bench Cullen? We'll say 1 time.
One time.
But it's all dead weight, no body. Maybe.
Yeah, I just go limp.
Maybe not. Maybe not even once. Maybe I couldn't even do it once.
I can tell you that there is no chance I would be able to bench Luka. And that means nothing against Luka.
I do weigh quite a bit.
That has something to do with my broken arm.
Oh yeah, he's got a nasty shoulder. You should see the scar. Again, talking about Cullen. It's like oh.
It's like this big at least.
It's like a little tiny scar like that.
Yeah, I got surgery on my arm after I.
Was it your shoulder you broke?
Yeah. That was for anybody who. What was that? 3 years ago? Must have been 3 years ago. Yeah. Wasn't last summer, but the summer before that. So maybe just 2 years ago.
Nice.
Yes, two summers ago actually.
Yeah.
I fell down a cliff.
He did.
And mucked up my shoulder real good. Had to get surgery on it. But yeah, there's no way I can. My lifting has been definitely hindered. So
You get a good excuse for it though.
pretty much, it's great when they're like, Dave's like, "Hey, I need help moving."
Oh!
I slept on it. Funny, I can't. I'm sorry.
You kind of helped Lee move though.
Yeah, I can. It's not that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. Lee had a lot of light stuff. It was a really easy move with Lee. The other parts of the question, my favorite. Oh, what is my? I don't even. Oh man, honestly, I haven't been to the gym in so long. My flat, like I'm not very good at bench pressing. It's been a while. I'm way out of practice. I wouldn't even know what to give you. What was the best I was able to do?
In Luka's peak.
My peak? I don't know. It was pretty good. It was almost 200. It was about, I don't know. It was like 185, 190, something like that.
I don't know what that is. I don't gym, so.
My deadlift was 245 plates.
245 plates?
Yeah, so...
Or 245 plates?
So it was 180 plus the bar, so it was 225.
I remember, that the last time I ever went to the gym, I actually did try deadlifting with my friends in university. And this was I think I'd been to the gym twice with them before, and I don't gym.
Did you do your back in bad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Doing that like, oh, yeah, you can do that. I can do that. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. And then I wake up the next day and I'm like, I can't get out of bed.
That happens to everybody. That happens to everybody.
I can't get out of bed.
First time at the gym, happens to everyone. You have to be careful. You have to be super careful. And you do like nothing. Your best bet is to do nothing on your first day.
Right?
So you can do something on your second day.
So there is a second day. Because, yeah, that was not a fun, a week after that. I'm like, we just hobble around the university campus.
I used to be really into it in high school.
Okay.
I played football in high school all the time.
Oh.
After that, in and out of practice.
See,
it depends on how I feel about myself at the time, I suppose. So,
See, my high school was so small, we didn't even have our own football team.
I went to... Really?
We shared a football team
with another school?
With one of the schools here in Welland, actually.
Did they also... Wait, was it like half the players from your school, half the players
No. It was like 6 players from my school.
Were they good?
I don't know.
All right.
I never went to see it.
That's fair.
But yeah, that's how small my high school was. Not to mention we never had the field. We had a soccer field, but we never had a football field.
My high school was pretty big. It used to be the old McMaster University.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah.
That seems large.
It was large. It was 4 stories.
My school was 5.
Oh, there we go. Your school was taller than mine was.
But it's a tall one, not like a wide one.
Oh.
It was literally an L, and then an L, and then an L, and then a line, and then a room.
Okay, that's kind of... It's like a cake.
Yeah.
Like a wedding cake kind of thing, but shaped in an L.
Mm-hmm. So it wasn't... It was... When people drive by it, they're like, "Oh, that's a big school." I'm like, "Nah, it's just the same thing."
It's deceptively big.
Yeah, and then even that we had vacant rooms.
Oh wow.
And I know a lot of high schools have the problem of they've got 6 portables.
Yeah.
We've never had a portable. I've never been in a portable ever.
Yeah, my high school didn't have any portable like that, but going elementary school, tons of portables.
Yeah.
Like a new
my
portable
elementary school. Nope.
Bad. Really?
Yep. No portable.
On hill, it's like no kids there at all, eh? Maybe they're expecting a big suburban rush.
Just a lot of old people.
That's not bad though. They take care of their lawns, their houses look nice. It's just a good community.
I don't know why I had the Clint Eastwood "get off my lawn" quote go through my head.
Get off my lawn.
As a kid, I was definitely told to get off a few people's lawns.
Oh, there's another question there too. I didn't see that. Wait a second. Both of you are probably my favorite content producers. Oh, sorry, Cullen. What are you studying?
Film,
Is
movies.
it cinematography?
Well, it's film. It's a Bachelor of Fine Arts film.
Okay, there you go. That's exactly what he's studying then.
Yeah, film. I'm trying to specialize in cinematography because I like cameras. I've always liked cameras.
Yeah, we were sitting down the other day and someone asked what you're going to school for. We're just at the lunch table, and Josh and I were like, "He's the cameraman." And then, but he was saying you don't like being called the cameraman.
Well, it's your cinematographer or camera op.
Okay.
Or AC, which is assistant camera.
Sure.
So I do a lot of ACing right now, which is the guy who builds the camera and pulls focus. If you've got if you spend enough money and you rent a cool wireless follow focus system, so it's like a little motor that goes on the camera lens so I can sit up by my own monitor.
And just
like,
focus it when you need
and
to.
just like, no, yeah. And so I got a little screen in front of me, and I'm just like pulling focus. And the cameraman's running around with the camera on a steady cam.
Okay, that's cool.
It's a lot of fun.
You just sit there turning your dial?
Yeah. Just focus, focus, focus. And then they yell at me occasionally when it wasn't in focus. Stop running so fast.
Oh, man, that'd be a pain.
Oh, it's definitely stressful sometimes when like you're just like.
They had to redo the whole shot because it wasn't in focus. Yeah, it's like, oh man, AC sounds bad.
It's definitely like it sits up there with importance of people on set, but I do love it. I love cameras again. Anytime I get to spend time with the cameras, I'm a happy clam.
It's a happy clam. It's a good time when Cullen's got his camera. Okay.
Pretty much.
I think one more question here. Oh, what was my old job? Ooh, I was a manager at Tim Hortons for a few years.
Schlepping donuts.
Yeah. Dealing with customers.
Slinging Timbits.
Dealing with high school kids.
Oh
yeah.
Rough. But I also appreciate that we're your favorite content producers.
I do appreciate that.
Much love.
It's all that youth and our energy, right?
Yes, that's what it is.
You should see Steve after lunch. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, Steve. Not
Heart, Steve.
Not really.
Heart there.
Oh, yeah, I do heart, Steve. Oh, hey, what do we got here? How much did we, for both of us, from Sticky Blue Toffee, how much did we enjoy the recent skirmish campaign? It looked fun and certainly inspired my group to give it a go. Really? Nice.
Good.
Now it's done. What other Age of Sigmar fun can we look forward to? A multiplayer Path to Glory?
So the Age of Sigmar skirmish campaign was that was a lot of fun. Like that was one.
Through it really quickly too.
Yeah, that was one of those things that we weren't 100% sure how that was going to go when we started it. But I mean, we did have Constantine down from Germany.
No, he was here forever.
I say down, but it's more like
west
and a little bit down.
southwest.
But no, he was great. He was an amazing guest to play with. Very fun guy. And yeah, like that was a lot of fun. I really found that just playing, especially on that little level with Age of Sigmar is quite fun. Yep. I did find maybe by the end of it that them being only 6 missions, they kind of got a little repetitive. Yeah. So if they could do like another supplement that included like 6 more missions, that would definitely get more longevity out of it. But yeah, and then obviously what we did in the end with playing, with taking our individuals, and building a war band out of them, and then we have like my 6 crossbowmen, or I think I had 6 thunderers as a unit. That was hilarious.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun. It was repeating a couple of scenarios. There was a couple of scenarios I really liked. I actually liked all the scenarios. They were all unique.
No, they were all a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I just found that after.
It does get old after a while. Like anything else, you can't keep playing the skirmish game forever. So we powered through it in a couple weeks. Because Constantine was only here with us for
a week and a half, I think, is what we dedicated to that.
Because Constantine wasn't here forever, so we wanted to get that done quickly. We pumped it out, and the Triumph Treachery was a great idea. I had a lot of fun doing
that was awesome.
I screwed Josh over in the end. I took his win from him. I can't remember who won.
I screwed you over in the end, but
yeah, you did, buddy. I loved that so much. I love it when Cullen betrays me in Triumph and Treachery. Next question.
Moving on.
Okay. Oh, there's I don't think we're doing a multiplayer Path to Glory for Age of Sigmar coming up.
No, I don't. Well, at least not. That's not in the plan.
No,
as of yet.
Not in the far-flung future.
But I know we are trying a lot of new stuff with Age of Sigmar. Like I know you've been filming it for the past little while.
Yes, I mean, last couple of weeks I probably pumped out 12 Age of Sigmar games.
Is that attached to you? No. Okay.
What was it?
An eyelash.
Oh.
Or a beard hair. I wasn't sure.
Maybe both. It probably wasn't both.
Eyelash beard.
It probably wasn't both. What was I saying? No, yeah, no Age of Sigmar Path to Glory. That wouldn't be bad though.
No, that
would not be bad.
Again,
I would play Khorne.
I like the idea of it just being like that random war bandy building thing. Yeah. Kind of like the skirmish campaign, but then of course getting to try some of the bigger things, and I could definitely see that being a lot of fun.
It's even worse because you can't choose what you want to buy, right? So it's all random. All right. With the skirmish one, you get to buy.
Yeah, you at least got to pay and buy and choose.
You'll get your Chaos Spawn. The other guy gets his Demon Princes.
I would get all the Chaos Spawn.
Chaos Spawn are great though. I like Chaos Spawn. What do we got next? Ooh, we got Thanatos, correct? Maybe.
Very Greek.
Cullen and Luka. On Steve's last sit and talk, someone asked if anyone has climbed the mountain, and Steve refused to dignify it with a response. Could you and Luka make a tiny flag and sneakily plant it on Steve's head while he isn't looking? Ideally, doing so while on camera. Just so we have proof someone has made it to the top of the mountain and planted their flag in victory. But for a serious question, Cullen, does being the baby-faced cutie in the office ever end up getting you a lot of flack from the taller, more mature guys who are envious of your youthful good looks?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Say yes.
Yes.
There we go. Bam. And I have... Quirk often tries to climb the mountain.
That's
Often.
actually true.
All the time. Whatever Steve says is a lie. I've seen Quirk climb him at least once a week.
I don't know if it counts as a successful climb.
No, it's
but there is an
struggle.
attempt.
There's always a struggle.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I don't know if a flag has yet been planted.
I have not seen a flag.
But-
We could try one day.
But we'll talk to Quirk and maybe on a
Make a
open
little
vault
flag.
and maybe we can figure something out.
What do we got here?
I don't know. I'm just picturing a flag with like a Q. that
Yeah,
just plants
yeah,
on the
cute
side.
flag. I was going to say this little mini wargaming die. Our mountain. We got Miso. Cullen, this is a pretty weird summer job, don't you think? What other games, video, board, or card do you like apart from miniatures? I think we'd probably have the same thoughts.
I was going to say, so this being a summer job is definitely one that's not easy to explain to people.
Oh, jeez. No, oh, my goodness. Do you know how many times I've had to tell, like,
When you're like,
grandparents,
when you're like,
older
oh, I
people,
just got off work. Oh, what do you do?
What do you say? What's your go-to? I've tried all different things. They don't work.
I work for a YouTube company.
That doesn't work.
No, that ensues more questions, but it is a weird summer job, but it is the best summer job
I
ever.
think at some points, Quirk's actually said that he just tells people he's unemployed.
Yeah, I think that too. Or I've actually been with him when he claims that we play video games because it's easier to
It's way
because we
easier.
play games and everyone just makes the
yeah.
mental assumption that we play video games, and I think he just ran with it.
I've told people tons of times, like, I play games. Video games? Sure.
Sure, they have been emulated once in video form.
Yep. I get paid to play video games. People pay to watch. I'm really just so great at them.
Yeah, because again, with the YouTube company, and then people ensue, okay, so what is it? Honestly, one of the biggest responses I get from people, though, is that they go, wait, that's in Welland? Wait, we have one of those in Welland? That's honestly probably the biggest thing I get after I kind of give a little bit of explanation.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't live in the Niagara region. I live a little bit west.
Okay.
So I don't really get, like, people know of Welland, but they don't really know that how tiny or minuscule it is in the grand scheme of Ontario. So I usually, like, where do you work, Welland? What do you do in Welland? Right?
Right? Again.
Play Warhammer. What do we got?
Wasn't there another?
What other games and stuff do you play?
What other games, video,
Board or card?
Honestly, not that much recently. Like, so since I've been down, I haven't really put my computer back together. And considering I'm going to be going in 2 days, I'm actually excited to go back to Toronto, and so I can have a spot to put my computer.
Are you actually gonna have time to play video games? Yeah. You will? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm definitely gonna.
We'll play Total War.
Oh yeah. Total War is.
Battleground.
I can't wait for Total War 2.
Are you gonna play Battleground with us?
What's that?
It's a very, very popular game on Steam right now. I think it's at this point more popular than Dota.
Is it like a shooter?
Yes.
Nah.
Oh.
See, I don't know. Those don't. Never been into like the multiplayer, like online shooter games. It's never been my thing. I grew up like in the heat of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 era. I'm sure you did too.
I never liked Call of Duty.
And again, like I remember playing like the first few when they were like World War games.
Yep.
And those have always interested in me.
Oh yeah.
But then.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty 1 and 3 were all World War.
Yeah, and when they had good campaigns, good single player things to do, and that's what those what I really enjoyed. And I never, growing up, I never had Xbox Live. I never had PSN. So I never really got massively into online gaming. So I've never played League. I've never played, Dota's the other one, right?
Dota's a big one.
Like Magic was always my thing, but I never really got into even Magic Online. I don't know. I just never got into like super online games. That was never my thing. And now that
social gamer.
Yeah, and now that most games these days are they lean way more towards the online presence than the campaign. But like I think the last video game I played seriously was Fallout 4. But I Fallout so much. I think honestly, when I go back to school, I'm gonna start another Skyrim character.
See, I've always been more the Elder Scrolls guy myself. Apollo was always cool, but it was always second to Elder Scrolls.
I love. I think Fallout's first, but I love. See,
New Vegas was super good. Of course, everyone loves New Vegas.
New Vegas was good. I still prefer Fallout 3.
Really?
Oh, I love.
I heard a lot of
3.
like I played Fallout. It was cool. Like you know what? I liked Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I didn't really have a preference between both of them. I just always heard people say New Vegas was their favorite.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. New Vegas.
Fallout 3, all the dog meat, all the time.
Sure.
And for people, you don't eat the dog is your character. His name is
dog meat.
I just realized that might sound like you're eating dog throughout the whole
I
game.
understood what you're trying to say. I understood. No, I guess that does come off as kind of weird.
Right?
Yeah. Games, yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I love playing on Battleground now. I'm so bad at it. No, I've won quite a bit of games. I was solo. I've won maybe. I got a squad of 4 guys to play with all the time. I've won like 2 out of 30 games. Which is pretty good because it's really hard to win that game.
And actually, like, I think last night there was an announcement, or like a few days ago there was an announcement trailer for Vermintide 2.
There was? I did not know that.
Yeah. It was literally just the logo. It gave you like the Skaven rat thing, and then it like broke up into a 2.
Huh.
So
cool.
I'm super excited. I really enjoyed Vermintide.
Just Left 4 Dead game.
Left 4 Dead, but replace zombies.
And
with rats.
And
medieval
fantasy.
Exactly. So not as much guns, more focus on like swords.
Okay. Whenever I was playing Left 4 Dead, I was always hopeful that.
Yeah, like
why don't they just make this a medieval game?
You wish that the axes were much more like of an actual thing you could use.
I would love to play like some sort of like Black Plague equivalent kind of game. Mm-hmm. But I got Vermintide, which is kind of close.
Oh, I love Vermintide. So
I wonder what Vermintide 2 is gonna have. I was kind of hoping to go more to like the zombies, but oh
well.
well.
It will be very interesting to see what they do, because I will say that Vermintide definitely has its like it's got a window of play. You can only play it for a certain amount of time.
You're not gonna play I mean, I'm sure some people out there play Vermintide for 1,000 hours, but I think I've only played it for like 150 maybe.
I've definitely not put that much into it.
And I was only with friends all the time too. Never really.
Again, I only played it single player because I have no friends.
Oh.
No, okay. But no, I still enjoy it. Like that's the thing is, I love just playing by myself, playing video games.
Right.
But well, I think we'll do one more question.
Yeah, one more. Then we'll move on to the vault one.
The vault half. So what do we got left?
We got Ultimentra. Hey Cullen, have you seen some of the absolutely hilarious comments on YouTube about my fingers from our Black Templar versus Tau battle? Oh, scroll through those comments for a great laugh. It was awesome playing against you, hanging out with you, getting to know you when I was there in July. Hope to see you again when I return. Perhaps a rematch is in order. What were they saying about his fingers?
So again, this was Matt. He played Black Templar. He had have you ever seen those people with the double jointed fingers?
Oh, the knuckles up more.
Yeah, so it kind of like bends a little bit. Like I can't do it myself.
I'm not double jointed.
But yeah, it was. The YouTube comments were not impressed. They were like, stop!" It was pretty funny. I'm happy that you found it funny too.
There's nothing wrong with
your
fingers.
I really did enjoy playing you. That was a lot of fun, and definitely if you come back next summer and I am here, did I lose that game?
I think did you?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got slapped. That was my first experience with because before that, I think at that point I'd only played Space Marines.
Oh, okay.
And this was obviously Black Templar, so more focused on close combat. And
you didn't expect it.
Oh boy, did they slap me hard! And it's like, I'm hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s. Yeah. Oh boy, did I get. It was a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed that. And again, if you do come up again, rematch is totally in order.
You're from Arizona, correct? If I recall.
Yes, he was.
I do remember. I remember you.
Look at you.
My memory is good. Good memory on Luka. Okay, guys, we're going to end it there, and we're going to jump on the vault and do the other half of this, and we'll be reading vault member only questions.
Correct. And again, for next week, leave comments on this video down below for Lee and Josh.
Yeah, because they won't be answered if there was a vault video.
Yes. So
and remember, Lee and Josh.
Lee and Josh, make sure to tell them that I say. What do I want? What should I say?
That your favorite cake is the raspberry mousse, white chocolate
mousse.
White chocolate.
Yeah,
mousse
tell them that.
Yes.
Just.
Did you
in the middle of all the questions?
Just be like, do you know what Cullen's favorite cake is?
And if they
don't,
don't,
I do. Period.
Exactly. Because if they don't, how well do they really know me?
They probably don't know me that well.
And on that, See you guys later.
Happy
Happy wargaming.